some people liked the new direction, some people didn't. It just depends on really your preference and how nostalgic you are. Me, I was rather open to change as long as it didn't deviate too far from what attracted me in the first place, which was strong characterization and powerful theming, especially considering the target demographic. And for the most part, it has retained that. So while it definitely has a slightly different feel, I don't think it deviated too far to become bad. In terms of what I think Lauren would have done if she stayed on the show, I don't know the book you're talking about, so I have no idea.
Yeah, it's like the Bible that they had for it.
Oh, the Bible. Is that like around? Can people read that?
What?
Can people read that Bible? Is that like available? I
don't think so.
All right, if that was like under lock and key somewhere in like the Hasbro vault. They have a vault, obviously. But I mean, things that just from what she said that I think would be different, probably obviously would be an Alicorn, and Celestia and Luna would be the only two Alicorns, so that seemed to be her initial idea, and I think they probably would be more powerful than they are now, because they kind of almost had like this like regal, like much more like grandiose presence in season 1 and season 2, and then as they like were like, dolls sell toys, dolls with things will sell more toys. They kind of deviate from that a bit. So I don't know. There'd probably be different terms of plot, but that's because again, different creative ideas. So I don't know what they would be, but I know it would be different.
What are your thoughts on all the background puns?
A lot. I just don't know what time it is. All right, we're like pretty much done, so we're gonna do one more question after this one, right?
Yeah, one more after this.
Okay.
I like Sea Swirl a lot because the dolphin theme park, obviously.
Bias.
Yeah. And I guess technically a minor character, but mostly in the background is Featherweight. I like Featherweight a lot.
Yeah. I like all the background characters. I mean, again, because I read a lot of stuff, I have like a super expanded, like this is what the Archfiend sort of thing. In terms of just like characterization from the show, from a minor character, my favorite is Pipsqueak. I love him. I think he's adorable. And when he came back, I was just like, there he is. He's still around, doing his thing. So that was cool. I like Lara and Bonbon, obviously. I mean, all the fan favorites I like. So
Flitter and Cloud Chaser.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we've talked about this a lot, so we keep saying like season 5 should take a risk and do something different, because the show has largely stayed pretty safe and pretty similar for the last 4 seasons. Mm-hmm. And I think now that they've passed like 100-something episodes, it's time to like do something different. And something we
There's a 91 right now.
Yeah, so something we keep talking about is that they should do what The Simpsons did and start exploring some of the minor characters. That would be a cool way to like freshen things up every now and then. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, we don't have an episode like focusing on like Zecora. Like Bottle Gossip was kind of like that, but not
Why
in life.
is Zecora so ignored? She's awesome. She needs to come out every now and then and say hi. She's hard to write for, that's why.
All right. That's one last
Let's do one more question.
Yeah, one more.
You are the last question. The burden of how this panel ends rests upon you, sir.
No pressure. Don't joke. That's good to know. All right. So, do you think that the Flim Flam episodes carry some sort of subtle message against, like, free market capitalism?
Well,
nailed it. That's how you end the panel.
Well, they work with Filthy Rich, obviously.
They do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, his name sounds like an anti-capitalist thing.
Yeah.
You could perceive it as such. It's kind of interesting, though, because their characters in isolation could be construed as, like, you know, financial gain leads to corruption, leads to just, like, shady things, and just, like, you know, comment on the capitalist economy that we all live in. But at the same time, they always conflict with the Apple family, which run a business.
Yeah.
Very clearly. So it's like, what does that mean? Is it trying to talk more about like small business, local business versus like big corporate sort of things? But then the Flim Flam brothers are also just 2 guys. Yeah. They don't represent any sort of corporate interest. I mean, they're backed by Filthy Rich. Maybe. This is overthinking cartoon horses. This is what I do far too often. So I think you can perceive it as such, but it kind of could be construed as something else when you consider that Applejack's motivations and livelihood revolve around essentially the same market that it's trying to deconstruct with those characters in isolation. So it's hard to say. But I like that idea because capitalism is not cool. And that's the panel! We're going to end on ridiculous. So thank you for coming. I appreciate you all being here. Hope you had fun. Paleo, you said 4 to 5 things. I'm glad you did because they were all interesting.
Oh, thank you.
So, get hyped. They just did this huge applause. Like, girl had to be here.
Oh,
Like,
yes. Yeah, I'm tired.
He means it in spirit.
Yeah.
That's just what he does. So,
Getting anything out of me is amazing.
if you guys are going to still be here tomorrow, Paleo and Saberspark are premiering The Burning
Yeah, part
Chronicles
two of
Part
the
2. What time is it?
It's at 12:30.
12:30 in the main hall?
Yeah.
In the main hall, you should all be there. You can see me when I was really dumb looking. I mean, I'm still dumb looking now, but dumber looking. And they did a fantastic job kind of breaking down the fandom and why it's so awesome. So if you want to be like reinforced about how you're in the best fandom ever, that's it. You can leave now. Oh my God.
ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you did. Best convention? It's my first one. Same here, bro. How long you been a Brody? Year and a half? 1 year. October 2012 is when I recruited myself. December 2000. Here. Looks like we went to the same place. Yeah, I did. Guys, can we give it up one more time for DJ Tetsuo? Nice set, man.
Thank you. Thank you, Minnesota. I never say this, but go Ponies. Thank you guys for having me, and I'll definitely see you guys next year. Keep it rocking, you guys. Also, I have a panel tomorrow at 4. You should all be there.
Alrighty, so coming up next, we have a young, enigmatic DJ by the name of Garnica who will come up and blow your mind. So everyone give it up for DJ Garnica!
Give me a second.
Hey,
Yeah! Still second.
All right, Dash. It's showtime.
time? Show of hands. Shut up! Really? Okay, not going to swear, but wow. Wow. Okay. Then y'all are in for a treat then. Yeah.
We never get to do anything fun. Yeah, it's always on the coast.
I have one quick thing. My opening song is gonna be a bit on the unorthodox side. Do we have power in any of these other microphones? Is Thomas C in the audience? Raise your hand, please. Thomas? I lied. Get up on stage, Boyle. Let me introduce this man. This is Thomas C. And Thomas performed my song Beyond Her Tomb at his college talent show, which, let me tell you, takes a great deal of courage to do, because getting up on stage is not easy. Do we have power in this? Yes, we do. So Thomas, how would you feel about doing Beyond Her Tomb with me? I would feel honored. Consider it done, my friend. Let me move this mic stand because, wow, look at that. Wow, that is a safety hazard.
We'll have to go do this.
Oh, wow, wouldn't it be ironic if I died by mic stand? Man, my life would just be a running gag, wouldn't it? No, you want poetic? Try being blind in one eye and working at a movie theater and a GameStop simultaneously. I'm surrounded by 3D I cannot enjoy. When you get too close like that, the feedback will get ya. Okay. Yeah, here, let's just split up to different sides of the stage. And, I hate cables so much. Wow. All right, Thomas, are you ready, my friend? I am. All right, Fenning, if you would kindly spin that.
You try your best, but it's not quite there.
Well, day 2 of MLP MSP done. And Dashy sure had one fun time, especially this evening, all lit up and rainbow-fied, just like she was in the season 4 finale. Dashy, how do you like MLP MSP so far? And she just had a picture taken with Derpy. Did you like that? You ready for our final day? And are you ready for a BronyCon in August? Ready to do a Fluttershy? Yeah, she's ready. Anyways, it's time to go, and I'll see you tomorrow in day 3, the last day.